This is a review of the Zebra ZD420 printer that will come with your box rentals. So here you see at the printer on the right, we've got a power brick and we've got the cord to plug into the power brick. Now you're gonna notice one thing on the back side of the printers. You've got a label right here. It's a white label, and that label is going to match the label on the power brick. So step number one, once you do receive the printer, you want to go ahead and connect the power cord to the brick right there. There we have it. We'll move that over to the side. And on the very back side, let's look at the connections we've got to the printer. There's your power supply. So we're going to plug the power supply right in there. Over here, you've got an Ethernet connection. Now these printers are wireless. They work great wirelessly when you connect them to your modem or router, but if you do feel the need to plug it in via hardwire to your router, you can do that if your printer comes with this optional Ethernet connection here on the back. Okay, let's go ahead and plug in the power connection in the back. All right, so once we do that, we see some icons over here, which I'll walk you through, and then the power supply, or excuse me, the power button. We're gonna go ahead and hold down the power button. You can see once we do that, all lights will light up orange. Here's the status light. That's gonna stay orange for about 30 seconds while your printer connects. We've got a pause icon here. This icon lights up when you're sending new configurations to the printer. This is when your labels are low, that's gonna light up, and so you're gonna know when you need to replace the labels inside there. And then here's your internet connection. So if that's red, you do not have a connection, but if it's green, you do have a solid connection here. So you can see we are wireless right now. We do not have a wired connection in the back. So we're completely wireless and connected up to our Wi-Fi network. All right, once you do have all that set up and you've plugged in power, on the side, you're gonna see two yellow tabs right there. We're gonna pull these tabs back towards you, okay? So let's go ahead and pull it back, and that's gonna open up the printer. Notice it paused, so it's gonna stay paused here. So now the printer's open. There should be a label on the back side that will help you insert your labels, but you can see a couple things. We've got some small little grooves here for our thumbs, so we can slide this back and forth. And then this is a sensor to detect the media. You want to keep that kind of right in the center of the media. So we've got a roll here, and usually you want to take off the first few labels, the outer area of your roll, just to keep things very clean and make sure there's no markup. So first thing, again, we'll go ahead and separate these out, and then we're gonna put, you see the little tabs here, we're gonna put this roll right in between the tabs. There we go, did that okay. And then we're gonna pull out our media a little bit. Now you see these tabs at the front, we're gonna just slip the media right behind those tabs, make sure this is pulled out a little bit right there, and then we're all set to go. We can close the lid on the printer. Now again, notice status is green, internet still good, but we've got a pause. So we can click that pause button to unpause the printer. You can see a little media came out. Now, helpful tip, you can hit the pause button and this X button simultaneously for 2 seconds, and that is going to calibrate the printer for the media that you have inside. So let's go ahead and hold it down, 1001, 1002. And once you see that, it's gonna begin the calibration. Okay, so we're all set there. Now, we'll move this over slightly to the side. We're gonna grab a mobile device. Here we've got the EventGen mobile app to help you run your event on the device. We're gonna go ahead and connect up this mobile app to the Zebra ZD420. So to do that, we're gonna tap on the icon on the top left. That's the settings. We'll tap on settings. In the bottom, you should see a hardware connectivity section. We're gonna tap on printers here. Now you see a search button. So we're gonna tap on search, and it's gonna ask you, do you wanna connect to your network? So you might have to hit OK because that prompt came up. We're gonna do another search. It's gonna try to discover the printer. It may not find it initially. If that is the case, go ahead and try to discover one more time. Make sure your printer is on the same Wi-Fi or wired network here as the mobile device. That's crucial. So they both have to be on the same network to identify each other. Now you're gonna notice once it finds the printer, we've got this white pop-up box here, okay? There's the name of the printer, and the name of that printer is gonna match the name on the brick, on the power supply. And again, I'll set this down, the name on the back here with that label. So make sure you look for that label, because you might have an event where you've got 5 self-service kiosks set up and you might have 5 different printers. Well, you wanna make sure you're connecting up the EventGen mobile app and your kiosk to the right printer. So make sure that those match. Once they match, you wanna tap on that printer and it's gonna go ahead and connect to the printer. Once you've successfully connected, it'll have the name of your printer here. It'll say connected, and then you've got some more options to disconnect, test, or calibrate. I'm gonna go ahead and hit test to kind of show you we've got things set up. So once I hit test, it's gonna print a very simple sample badge or a label for you. And that's it. There you have it, the review of the Zebra ZD420 with the EventGen mobile app and connecting the two. Thank you.